What is the real difference between spiritual growth and spiritual avoidance or bypass? Spiritual growth, I would say, is anything but bypass. That's a kind of a great description of it. Spiritual avoidance. Real spiritual growth, if you are finding that there's an obstacle in your way to peace, you go right through it with your eyes open, your mind open, your heart open, and your open will, embracing that you're going to walk through something completely conscious and aware. The reason why is because when you walk through something, you gain the power that's been bound up in it, that's been just tied up in this gnarly situation. And so you get to the other side of it. And this is the way that I've worked with people for 25 years now. We walk right through with our eyes open, heart open, mind open, and say, I don't know what this is, but I love it. And as you walk through those circumstances, the most gnarly, challenging circumstances, when you walk through them, you see that it was not that steel curtain, that formidable thing. It was more like a spider web. And then the power is released from within it. Your own power is released from within you and from within that situation. Because anything that's a challenge is stuck energy. Anything that feels formidable is stuck energy, stuck in resistance. When you walk through it, you release the power that was in there. And by that, I mean, you see your own true nature much more clearly. You begin to see the other person or the other situation's nature much more clearly. Oh, it wasn't that formidable, or oh, they were just in pain. They were being resistant to peace because they don't know who they are and they don't feel worthy. You start to have so much clarity and you gain such a huge capacity for knowledge that was not apparent before, that you see how this really works, that nothing is formidable to someone who shows up seeking and moving through situations, seeking true spiritual growth. True spiritual growth. True spiritual growth is expansive in nature. Why? Because love expands and extends. What does fear do? It contracts. So true spiritual growth is always going to be an expansion into more and greater. And again, if you're not really truly expanding, then that means you're holding yourself back and letting fear run the day. That is not true spiritual growth. That would be spiritual avoidance, pretending everything's all nicey and spiritual bypass by imagining that it's okay, even if you just are someone who's being compliant or settling for less. Okay, really great question. I appreciate it.